Good afternoon. New measures to improve the distribution of aid to the Kurdish refugees are expected to be announced this afternoon by the Foreign Secretary Douglas Hurd. This morning he had talks with the agencies involved in the relief operation.
When Britain's leading international charities went to the Foreign Office today, money wasn't the priority for the Kurdish refugees. They wanted the government to seek an urgent political solution.
The pressure needs to be applied internationally, in the international community, because the key to the solution of the refugee problem is to give these Kurds safety, security, and that can only be done internationally through the UN.
More than 2 million Kurds are dying on the Turkish and Iranian borders, but the charities said money alone cannot overcome the impossible task of feeding and sheltering people in such a remote place. The Turkish government has today allowed 20,000 refugees down from the mountains, but the charities say that's only a fraction of the people trapped. John Major today met the Turkish Prime Minister in London. The aid agencies are hoping for further progress from that meeting. But these charities are torn between their anxiety for the 2 million Kurds and fear it will distract attention from the African crisis, where 27 million will start to run out of food in just a few weeks' time.
Briefly, other news. The Italian authorities have appealed to the European community for help in cleaning up the oil slick off the coast of Genoa. It's feared the oil could spread to the French Riviera. The European Bank for Reconstruction and Development has been formally opened in London. Its aim is to help the countries of Eastern Europe switch from communist, centrally planned economies to free market ones. The Sheriff Court in Orkney has confirmed that there's to be an appeal against the ruling which led to 9 children being returned to their parents. They were taken into care following allegations of ritual abuse. That's it. More at 3.
Good afternoon. Most of the country will remain dry and fairly sunny through the rest of this coming afternoon. It will always be rather duller and grey with some low cloud in England. Up in Scotland we'll see some cloudy pushing southwards across the country, and a fair amount of low cloud near the east coast as well. Could be a touch of frost in some parts of Scotland tonight and becoming rather windy with some showers in the far northern Isles. Apart from that, basically dry tomorrow as well. That's all from me just at the moment.
Now on to Steve Ryder presents highlights of the final round of the US Masters at Augusta, Georgia.
The last 4 days here at the Augusta National have lived up to all the excitement and drama that the US Masters can provide. And this first major tournament of the new season has once again seen the strong European challenge of the kind that produced victory for Sandy Lyle in 1988 and for Nick Faldo in 89 and 90.
I have to go home first and see my mates, and I'm sure there'll be a great celebration up there.
And Oswald Street will be glad to welcome you back. US Masters champion. Super.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Steve.
And those highlights will be shown again at midnight tonight over on BBC1. In just under 5 minutes here on 2, Songs of Praise features some of the writers and composers who've entered the latest Festival of New Hymns. Now on to the news with Chris Lowe.